What? This ADS is crazy, dude. What the heck? Hello, I am Justin, and today we are going full circle on Valorant with the Aperture collection. This is a pretty exciting one for a number of reasons. The thing that probably people will only buy from this is right here on the screen, the Aperture Stiletto. Does this have animations? What does it do? We're gonna see in this video, we're gonna buy all of it. We're gonna showcase the entire thing. This will be sort of the start of the show here, and you know, there is some stuff to see with this. To start, this bundle is a deluxe edition skin set. It has 5 items in total, each being 1,275 VP, and then the melee is 2,550 VP, which is a steal for what you're getting. And earlier I said that we're going full circle because of this item here, the stiletto, and I say that because there is the luxe knife. This is one of the first ever melees to ever exist at all in Valorant. I think it's like the second or third. You know, this is basically just the stiletto with a little bit more pizzazz and less animations. I believe this runs for the same cost. It does not have the animations that we're going to see with the stiletto later on in this video, but you know, we'll sort of do a little comparison later on. However, let's go through and buy the whole set. Cool. Let's favorite and equip everything. W. And here everything is in the inventory. A cool little side note here is that there is in fact an outlaw skin with this, which is always exciting. And that brings me to my next point, which is sort of what is the theme of this skin collection. And the code name for this and the game files is actually camera. This is the camera skin set. Obviously the buddy's not really a part of this. I just sort of put it on because look, it fits perfect. The same color palette, the same sort of scheme. This is the camera set. That's what it's codenamed. It's because it's based off of sort of photography equipment, old-time cameras and stuff like that, like sort of vintage cameras. And that's really demonstrated with all the sort of dials on this. You can see right here that this has like an aperture, but you know, there's little dials on the cameras and stuff like that that do all this stuff to deal with stuff like aperture and like the lighting and stuff like that. And you'll also see that all of these items have a leather like sort of satchel on them. And that's again, just sort of to be like, that's the carrying case for it. That's sort of the protection for it. You can see here that this is like a lens for the scope on this. It's really cool. I really dig this as a concept, and I think that it's executed well because a common complaint that I say about these items when they are released into this game is that in the first year of Valorant, they really went above and beyond to make even the cheapest items with the least amount of features special still. And this really resembles that in my opinion, because this item actually does have an animation. Like, spoiler alert, it is just default, but it does have a special animation that you don't have to pay for whatsoever. And I guess let's just stop talking about it and let's go and look at it. All right, here we are at the range. You can see that we've got this bad boy. This actually looks really crazy in game. I'm super happy about how this looks. Kind of deceptively cool. The inventory doesn't really look as cool, but like actually here in person, it's really good. But we're here to see this. Here's the animation for the melee. See, it's a little pull out, little switchblade. Pretty neat, huh? And it's just default. Besides that one little animation, it is just default. But again, you have to think about it in terms of this is pretty cheap compared to everything else in the game. You also do not have to pay for the upgrades for that one little thing, which they historically, traditionally could easily charge us for. So it's pretty cool that we get this. Again, it has shades of something like Infantry, which came out and it had that little Easter egg with the Guardian skin having the Garen sound. I think that that's what it takes for deluxe skins and standard edition skins even to be special in this and to still sort of be worth the value that they're put at is by going that extra mile to have those special animations. But yeah, we're going to do the pull out one more time, then I'm going to show you guys all the animations. Default. Honestly, even with this just having default, it's still really clean, and I still really like how this looks. I definitely think that this is going to be an item that people are going to pick up when it's in their store, and especially when it's in their night market. You have to think, when this stiletto knife is in the night market, it's already $23.50 or whatever I said it was. It's going to be discounted, so this knife is going to be like $15. $15. That's a steal. Literally less than the Reaver Vandal. Anyways, let's go back to the Ghost, take a look at this. We'll do some firing, see if anything else happens with this. I highly, highly doubt it, but you never know. You can never say never with this stuff. Cool. Honestly, I won't lie. This actually does look kind of clean in Cypher's hands. Like, this is sort of perfect for Cypher. Cypher's like the photographer character. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have this, which looks really great with this camera buddy. I don't know what this camera buddy's from. I think it's from a battle pass, and like, you guys have to understand, I have like 99% of the items that are in this game. I don't know where the camera buddy comes from. I think it's like a battle pass from really early on, but somebody in the comments definitely let me know. But Whoa. Okay, what? This ADS is crazy, dude. What the heck? It's like a photo. This is like what it looks like when you're taking a photo when you're looking through the little hole in the camera. That's insane. I love that. This is such a special skin set. They went above and beyond to really give this like a little bit more. Because again, this is just, you know, standard. This doesn't do anything skin set, but it's all about the little things. And like, that's just always what I say is that matters. Yeah, really, the only thing that could make this, like, even crazier is if, for some reason, there was, like, a flash effect or something that went off when you, like, shot the last bullet or whatever. There's also a bulldog. Yeah, you know, just standard stuff. I really like that it's shiny. I think that stuff with like a better texture is always going to be more aesthetically appealing on a game like this. And that brings me to the last skin of this, and that is the Marshall. That's crazy. This looks insane. I want to see what that scoping's like. Yeah, it looks very standard. It looks like you're looking down a scope. I was hoping it would look more like the other stuff where, like, you're taking a photo, but I suppose this will have to do. Those shells are pretty interesting. Let's do a slow motion of that and see what those look like so we could sort of take a good look at it. It's a little roll of film. That's so cool. Let's brandish it. Let me look at the bullets on the Phantom real quick. Let's see. There's a slow motion of that. Back to this. Honestly, all in all, a pretty solid little skin set. If you are somebody who needs peripheral items, I think that this is pretty solid. Obviously, you're not going to want, like, a Phantom that doesn't have a finisher, but, you know, maybe for the Ghost and, like, especially something like the Outlaw, you know, it's good to have, and I think the knife is absolutely a must-cop. If you have no knife, if you have maybe one knife, this is going to be something that fits right into your inventory because it's so cheap, and in, like, 3 night markets or whatever it takes for this to come out, absolutely you should be getting this. Like, I'm just making the call right now. This is a really solid skin set for being deluxe. Here, everything is in left-handed mode. I'm going to do it without any commentary. Let's take a look. Alrighty, we are back in the inventory, and we are going to rate this out of 5 as we usually do because there's 5 items, and out of 5, I want to say that they really did a great job of keeping this as far away from the battle pass as possible. When I say that, I mean that this does a little bit more than something that you would see in the battle pass, and I think that that's a really good thing. And just out of 5, Melee, absolutely worth it. Ghost could be pretty cool if you don't have a Ghost skin. Outlaw, absolutely great because there's not a lot of Outlaw skins and you might not be able to afford the RGX Outlaw. This is definitely better than every other Outlaw skin besides RGX. Bulldog is sort of so-so. Then the Phantom is, again, the same thing. Like, I don't think anybody wants a Phantom skin where it doesn't have the upgrades and finishers and stuff like that. So I think that the Phantom is probably the weakest part of this because people don't want this stuff because they want something that has more, but it is still cool nonetheless. Out of 5, this is a 3.5, and the knife gives it an additional 1.5 because this is just so cool. However, do let me know how you guys are feeling about the skin set. Are you going to be getting anything from this? How do you feel about the old stiletto here? And If you are going to buy anything of this, or you have interest in having any of this, definitely let me know what you guys are thinking about it. Like, seriously, give me all your thoughts. Did I miss anything? What's cool about this? What's bad about this? Leave some comments down below. But as always, I'm Justin and you're not. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, click the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video ever. I love you guys. As well, I am doing a lot of shorts recently. Like, I actually hated short form content a lot. I think it was stupid. I still kind of think it's pretty bad, but I have been having a lot of fun. So go to my shorts tab and go and check out all that stuff. It's really informative, and I've been focusing on making informative stuff. But I'll see you guys in the next one.